All right. Here we go. Leaving Cross Plains. See if Amber comes on here. I sent her the live. There she is. Hey, there's Abby. All right. Hey. I'm just leaving Cross Plains. I'm heading back from Brownwood, picking up lifts, and I'm heading back towards Abilene. So it's been a cold morning here. Right now it's 37. I think it was 35 this morning when we got up. So we've had our first Arctic blast. Yeah, it's pretty chilly. So yeah, I'm heading back, and I just ran into that place there in Cross Plains. I just ran into a classmate of mine. I've seen him a few times. He's started coming to church with us since Bo Buchanan. I hadn't seen him until I'd seen him there in church. I hadn't seen him since we graduated, and he's living in Baird, and he's got a wife and two daughters that are around 15, and he's got a little one. I mean, maybe 9, 10 months, 8, 9, 10 months, somewhere in there. Hey, there's number 1 in. I was just telling Amber, that I just ran into Bo Buchanan at I stopped there at that Exxon station in Cross Plains, and you heard that? So yeah, so I ran into Bo. I talked to him for a minute, and it was pretty good. Abby said something. That's what Michael brought in. In the 50s. So anyway, I talked to him for a minute. Now I'm just headed back to Abilene. It's finally stopped kind of drizzling. It's rained and drizzled most of the morning. Now it's kind of let up a little bit. Woo! Hey, show 3. Wow. I wonder if that's one of them little blips. Oh, you guess you're supposed to go to lunch at noon? I guess I'm... Oh, yeah. Yes, Amber. Yeah. Go ahead, because I just left Cross Plains. I won't... And I don't even know... I've got to get with Sean. I'm guessing I have to drop these lifts off at the welding yard. He didn't say to take them anywhere, so I'll have to drop them. And... yeah. So yeah, I guess so. I guess I may be. Okay, I guess I don't know if I'll see you at lunch today, because probably when I get back I'll have to take mine after I get done with that. I don't know if I can wait around for 1 o'clock. I called Mom just a second ago, and she said that the nurse had just left the room. Said that Terry was going to be dismissed, that she was going to I guess, get the paperwork going. So they're expecting to be out of there within the hour. So he should be getting to go home. And then I think she said he's got a checkup appointment Wednesday. I told her we'd get by sometime this week. I told her I didn't know quite when, because tomorrow is Sarah's choir, and I know with Wednesday you're cooking that deal. Uh-oh, Abby. Darn it. Oh man. He had another one of those subcranial hematomas on top of his brain. This time it was on the right side, the other time it was on the left. And he had surgery Thursday, but he had a headache for like a month, and then before they went to the doctor, he couldn't hardly get out of bed for the last 3 days he was at the house. And so he went to the doctor. They sent him to the emergency room. They did a CAT scan and said, yeah, it's there. And they did another one later, and they said, well, it may be growing. But the doctor, he had a different doctor this time who was supposedly really good too. And he went in. I'm sorry, kiddo. That one's kind of on me. I should have called you on that one. I apologize. But I mean, everything turned out fine. They went in and got it, and he spent a couple of days in ICU because he had to have the tubes. They left tubes in his head to flush it, so blood wouldn't try to pool back up in that spot. And but everything turned out fine. Everything worked out well. He's, like I say, he's going home today. He's just like the other one. He's as normal as he can be. I mean, he's got all his functions and faculties and thought, and so yeah, I apologize. I should have got a hold of you. So. So that's the story on Terry. Oh, now I've been off the last 3 Fridays. This week I'm gonna have to work a whole week, which is gonna sting. But oh well, I guess we all got to. But wow. Oh, here comes some rain. That was short-lived. So now I'm staring at a full week, and it's going to be, I don't know. Had I not had this little trip to make to Brownwood, it would have been a real slow day, because I haven't had any calls. Oh, Amber, that guy called me from Ferguson. This is a supply house, Abby. They're trying to schmooze me. Called last week, wanted to take me to lunch. They're not in my good graces. They're not in the company's good graces right now either. But and I kind of blew him off last week, and then he called again. And I said, yeah. I said, I'm not really all into doing a lunch thing. I said, if you want to talk to me, come by in the morning, any morning you want at 7:30, and you sit down, and I said, I'll tell you why I think y'all are so bad and why y'all have been more of a disappointment than you have a help. And so I kind of gave him both barrels on the call, and which they suck, and they're always disappointing me in some form as far as, oh yeah, we can have that in for you tomorrow, and I'm like, oh good, because I've got to have it, quick, fast, and in a hurry. Oh, tomorrow, well, pick an excuse, oh, that UPS screwed it up, oh, the DC didn't get it on the truck in time, oh, whatever. I mean, you just line them up. It's this, it's, and I'm like, dude, what's worse is when I give them a time that's like, I've got 3 or 4 days, and I'm like, oh yeah, we'll have it here tomorrow. So I'm sitting there thinking, all right, good, I'll have it in the boss's hand plenty of time. And then it comes down to, it's the final day that I've got to have it to him, and they're like, well, I still don't know where it is. This happened and this happened, and I know they've got this excuse wheel that they just spin, and they just, okay, it's this, it's, oh. So I get to talk to him sometime this week about how sucky they are and how they need to improve, which I don't know how you overcome that. But schmoozing me with lunch and being real slick is not the way to do it. I'm not taking to me it's like a bribe. I mean, other people go, man, let them buy me lunch, yeah, whatever. I want to see the merits of the business, not the what you can give me or lunch you can buy me. Sounds like a fun week. Yeah. It's been slow here lately. We've only got two big jobs going right now. We've let some people go, and one of those jobs is not going right now because we've had so much rain. It's Wiley Junior High, and they're still digging for utilities. They being us, that crew, and they've gotten some of the pad poured, not all of it, and they've got some steel that's starting to come up, but it's still bound and determined by weather, and so we've had a lot of rain here lately. We at the home place have gotten as of this morning, we're at probably almost 14 inches in the last month or so. I mean, we're pretty soggy. We've caught a lot of water in the big tank, and we were able to get out to the deer feeder and get out of the road buzzard. And so, yeah, we were able to get there to put some corn in the feeder, but we almost got stuck in another spot. Yeah, and we caught at least 2 feet. We may have caught 3 or 4. I need to get a marker out there so I can gauge it, but it caught a lot. And so, I mean, because now we're getting to the point where we're going to get these, and most of these rains we've been getting, they're 1.5 inches, 2.5 inches, at a time, and so everything's saturated, so it runs really quick. So, we have done well, but I'm really personally, everything's growing too, which maybe now with this cold weather, some of this will stop. I need to get out in the pasture and mow again, but I honestly do not know if I will get a chance the rest of this year. We may have to just leave it like it is and hope that the crap that's tall is not going to get sucked into the radiator and clog my radiator, which has been the case in the past, and why the whole reason I shred pasture roads. But we'll see. But oh man, so we're getting pretty soggy. We're pretty soggy around here, and I don't know. I didn't get to see the extended forecast this morning, so I don't know if. I know last week I think they were calling for rain chances every day, but I don't know. I don't know if that's still not. Y'all got? I guess I haven't really watched any radars either, but have y'all gotten any remnants of that hurricane? A lot of rain made it up that way, or? Temperatures are still calling for rain all week. Oh, great. Slow week for me. We didn't get as much rain as I was thinking we would. Now see. Hey, did you send Brandon his care package, and did he get it? His card should have showed up. I know I mailed that a week or so back, so hopefully his card made it to your house. Oh my. Got me a kickstart, yay. I hadn't started working on it yet. I didn't want to have to start peeing every 5 minutes on the way back, so it's one of them sleepy drives. Although I'm open up, I'm in the home stretch. Oh, connection bad.